through the eyes of a woman, you know?
Oh, look, he's got 1 billion toys.
What?
There's more video games than a teenaged Asian kid.
All right.
Is that the $6 million man's boss?
It's Oscar Gold.
Why do you have that?
That's worth a lot of money.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the She Said No podcast. I'm your host, Marco Gigi, aka the 6-scale scoundrel. Here with my co-host, my wife Gigi. Say hi.
Sorry, hi.
In this podcast, we kind of go into collecting a lot of the dumb hobbies that I have, and a lot of the dumb things that we spend our money on, and how that impacts our lives and our relationship. And we try to go into why these things are important to me and why Gigi continuously says no. And we try to find some common ground and see if we can come to a compromise. Thank you all for joining. So let's give the audience a little bit of an update. First, want to start with parking pass watch. So to let everyone know, I still haven't gotten the parking pass. Still a point of contention. We did have a loyal listener write in. Her name's Jay, a good friend of ours, and mentioned that you could do it online. And so this is something that I'll look into, I'm sure, in the next 3 to 6 months. And we'll get this issue resolved. Anything else that's been a bee in your bonnet recently when it comes to me?
You make me so angry. I don't even know why you haven't even gone online. Anyway, yes, actually.
There's been a lot of Hot Toys drops. I haven't really had the time.
Okay. So my ring needs to get cleaned.
When you say your ring, what are you
My
referring to?
engagement ring.
Okay. Big old diamond. All right, it's really not that big.
Okay. Anyway, that still hasn't been done.
When you say needs to get cleaned, I need to take it to the jeweler.
Yeah,
who
like
does
you don't
it for
even
free.
have to physically clean it. You just take it.
There is this is a total dad joke, but there's a meme that's circulated that says, if a man says he's going to do it, he'll do it. You don't need to remind him every 6 months about it. All right, crickets. All right, so that's ends our segment on Parking Pass Watch. Let's go into what we're reading, watching, partaking in. What's some of the media that you've been... I know you don't have a whole lot of time. You're obviously studying often, but what have you been watching?
The Big Bang Theory.
Okay, The Big Bang Theory. So,
I mean, I don't really have much to say about that.
what about The Big Bang Theory appeals to you? Is it because I remind you of Sheldon? Is that the...
You are Sheldon, but no, it's just easy, easy watch, and sometimes they're funny.
Okay, so yeah, she's kind of suckered me into watching The Big Bang Theory. I wasn't a fan before. Still not a huge fan, but it has some redeeming qualities. It's fine for a casual little throwaway thing. As far as what I've been watching, yeah, I have snuck away to watch a few movies. I'll talk about that later in the show. But that's it for that segment. Any other updates on our life? We just got back from vacation. Luckily, in terms of the collecting and finance status, we were actually able to travel very affordably. There were some things that broke in our favor. We won't get into that too much, but yeah, we were able to do 2 trips kind of back to back, which was a bit crazy and not initially planned that way. But we were able to do it on a budget friendly in a budget friendly way. We were in Hawaii and Maui for a wedding. And the last few nights we were able to do a shared room in someone's house, and the lady was really awesome. Her name was Lucky, right on the water, so really great value for the location. And she was actually a podcaster as well, so she gave us tons of tips and showed us her little studio that she has, which is a converted closet, which was awesome. She had soundproofing up, so it really inspired us to kind of get back up and start recording more episodes after the long hiatus from the end of last year to our most recent episode a few weeks ago, or about a month ago. All right, for our next segment, we're going to introduce a new game that we're going to play here. It's called Gigi Judges. And this is going to apply to a lot of things. Anyone that knows Gigi, she's a judgmental person. It might just be a whole Latinx thing.
Oh my god.
Not to get racial here.
Oh my god.
But she's very judgmental. She keeps me very humble. So we'd like to implement this where she kind of grades or reviews certain things. Okay. And so this is going to be a broad umbrella. But for today, we're going to talk about the new Hot Toys that have been announced. Since, that's my favorite topic. That's my thing. And so I've been telling her every time I'm watching a YouTube video or watching these YouTube podcasts. I tell her, close your eyes, because you're not ready to see these yet. So we're going to explore with us here as we kind of come up with a grading system. But we're going to start here with a newly announced, it's a pair of figures. And so I thought that Griselda didn't watch the show with me, but it turns out she actually did end up joining. She did join the party late, and she watched the last few episodes. So the two figures are Loki and Sylvie. So, okay, you can open your eyes now.
Okay.
And I want you to
I think
judge.
I was in Mississippi when it came out, and then we watched when it came back.
I think you're exactly right. So I want you to look at the first two images.
Oh, wow.
So first let's first let's talk about Loki. So,
Okay.
So what are your first impressions? What are your first thoughts? And I will put up an image for everyone at home to kind of play along.
Is there? Well, you should have done like a full frontal. You know, I can't.
A full frontal? Excuse me.
I can only see his face.
All right.
Here.
So no, I wanted you to start on that,
Okay.
and then I'm going to show you more pictures.
So the hair. Wow, the hair is like very. Wow, I don't know that
you could smell the grease and the oil.
I could smell it. Yeah, I don't think I've seen a hot toy that has this like quality.
This level of detail in the face and the hair, or specifically the hair?
My eyes can't even go past the hair. Like, that's incredible.
All right.
Well, you know, Loki. I love Loki. He's tall, so you know, that's very important to me.
He's kind of a bad bitch.
He's a bad perrita. Yeah, I like this one.
Okay, so I'm going to show you more pictures now.
Like
so we're going from
yeah,
the... Okay, go ahead.
Nothing negative to say about this.
Wow, first time ever. Nothing negative to say.
I mean, you know, I have a love-hate thing going on with him, but go on. Okay, go to your next question.
All right, so a little side view. We'll scroll past that. All right, a little front on. Him with his daggers. Him with some flame effects.
I like that.
Okay, so I'm going to just scroll quickly through all these. He comes with Miss Minutes.
Oh, okay, that's cute. I love that bitch.
Okay,
She's
okay.
a bad bitch.
So we're not going to talk about whether I'm getting any of these figures or not.
No,
we don't want to go there.
We don't want to. I feel like it's a good conversation.
That's all it is. Just a good conversation.
The vibe, we have a good vibe going on. Let's not worry about any of this.
All right, so we're going to start with the new rating system. Out of 10 pancakes, Pancake is our dog. You've heard her crying on every episode, but out of 10 pancakes, how many pancakes do you give this?
I really like this one. It's different, and yeah, I really like this one.
That wasn't the question though. How many pancakes?
Oh, how many pancakes? Oh, well, it's hard because it's the first one. I'm gonna say I have to see the full on, you know,
the whole shebang.
Body
type
thing.
How about just an initial review and then we'll go more in depth on another episode?
Yeah, let's do that.
No, but initial review.
Okay, sorry. I'm gonna say an 8.5. My taste buds are going 8.5.
Okay.
I have nothing to compare that to. Like, I feel like, right? It's like, okay, an 8.5 is
You're setting the bar for your first review.
but have to give myself a little bit of, you know,
a little room to there you go, cushion for the push-up
for improvement. Oh my god.
All right, so now we're gonna move on to Sylvie. Okay, so for everyone at home, I will put on a picture of Sylvie.
I already said that.
All right, so there's her face.
Okay.
Let's do a close up of her face. I'm gonna scroll quickly through these pics.
Yeah. Okay. Girls are hard, I think, because I think her smile lines. I mean, obviously she doesn't smile, but it makes her face look harsh. Like
a little bit older, right? Than the actress. The actress is a little bit on the older side, but I think it made her.
Yeah, I feel like they could have. It could have been. I mean, she's not a soft character, so maybe that's what they were going for. But yeah, I mean, it's something about it just doesn't. Yeah, I don't know.
So this is them together, right?
Mm-hmm.
With his little
very tall,
tie and
slim self.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this better.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like this first picture.
Note to self: put picture of both of them together.
Yes. Yeah, I like it. I mean,
I kind of thought that the Loki figure wasn't going to translate. There's a term that's Justin's collection he uses often. It's called toyetic.
Okay.
I didn't think it would translate to a toy because it's basically just a dude wearing a jacket and a
yeah.
It didn't. I didn't think it would be a sick toy, but like
it would have been cooler with his full ensemble.
Like his
right?
Avengers 1. Well, so they are making an Avengers 1, but this is just a
So on her,
Mm-hmm.
Sylvie, I do like her outfit. The cape is, I like that a lot. Yeah, I like her outfit. I mean, yeah, it's maybe I just needed a little bit longer to kind of take it all in. I do like it. Yeah, I mean, I
how
think
many
that's,
pancakes?
Well, I like the outfit more than Loki, but the face, I feel like I don't know. Maybe I have to see it in person.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I got her there. All right.
Yeah, I like it. I just there's something a little bit. Maybe it's the shadows from the picture.
Okay.
Like there's something that I'm not loving. But again, I think also that is part of her character. So maybe I'm judging a little bit too.
And if you hear any licking, that's not me licking on
Aye.
Griselda. That's Pancake
Aye,
licking on us.
too
I'm sorry, I don't want to be
far.
graphic. I'm just trying to
Okay,
clarify.
let's move
Damn.
on.
All right, moving on now. All right, so moving on to, let's go with this one, Lando.
Okay, so again, you are gonna see a pattern here. I love Case. I'm loving his ensemble. It looks very like something I'd want to wear. Like I want this cape, to wear it somewhere. And this one's a good. So I like it. The smirk is a little bit weird to me. Like he got a little bit of work done, you know.
He looks a little plasticky.
Yeah.
And that's the crazy thing about the Hot Toys is they are like plastics, right? And a lot of the times they look a lot more realistic than
Yeah,
this is
but he
coming
looks
across.
like he got a little bit of work done, and I don't know that I completely love that.
Again, not to be racial, but they don't make a lot of black characters, so I think that it might be like a learning curve with them, like experimenting with different skin tones, and I mean they make like more blue characters than they
Well, I
do
think
black
it's like
characters.
the smirk. It's like the smirk
Mhm.
that maybe it's supposed to look mischievous.
He is a scoundrel.
Yeah, I was gonna say he kind of sucks, right? I don't know.
I mean, he has a redeeming arc.
I'd have to watch the movie again. I just remember like what a
There's
I hate
9
that.
movies. There's 9 movies,
Oof.
but
the one that he's
6
in.
that he's in.
Oh my god!
Okay,
he's
all
in
right, really
6?
not.
No way.
He's really
I just
only
remember
in
when
like
he was a traitor.
3 of them, but
Okay.
we'll narrow it down. Okay, so let's move on.
I like
all right.
his outfit though.
How many pancakes?
Oof, like a 6.5.
6.5. Okay. And for clarity, Lando has released. He is shipping now, so people are getting it in hand. Loki and Sylvie, that's 2023. So that's a long
wow.
wait for that. And maybe they move it up, maybe they move it back.
Here's the thing about these dates. Marco tells me, oh, it can be released next year, and then here comes the box in a few months. So this whole like 2023, okay, so like January 2022.
There's other speculations, tax implications on that's the speculation.
the hot
We'll go
goss.
into the hot goss maybe. Personally, I don't think everyone
Okay.
will be that interested.
I hope you ask me. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so let's finish up with Venom.
Okay.
Or excuse me, Carnage. Carnage from the Venom movie.
I don't like these.
You don't like these? Why?
It's just like very again like the plasticky like
It looks like a toy as opposed to like a shrunken down person.
and
Okay.
like the things coming off of him, like it just looks messy. Like it doesn't look. I know it's not supposed to look neat, so I can't say. It just looks very like fragile. The head. Oh, I have a lot to say about the head. Like,
Okay, talk about that head game.
Okay, so like Venom, he's a thickie, right? Like he has that thick neck, and like he's like but this one, it's too thin for me. Like, yeah, like it doesn't really go with his body. Like his.
I
head
see
is
that
too
one,
small.
but how about the one with the tongue out? I know you like that tongue out.
I don't. You have to show me.
Oh, okay. I thought it was right there. There's the tongue out.
I guess the jaw expands a little bit more.
See, he looks damn good next to Venom too. I'm not right. That contrast between the black and the red. This is the worst picture of them.
I don't love it.
Okay.
It's just like the nails and all that stuff. And again, I haven't seen this movie, so I don't know how accurate it is.
You don't have to see the movie. Trust me.
Okay.
No one had to see the movie.
I don't know. Some 5-year-old and 9-year-olds thought it was really good.
It was inappropriate for a 5 or a 9-year-old, but the humor was probably about that level. So
Yeah, they were cracking up, so I've heard. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this one. This one's like
Okay. How many pancakes?
it doesn't look good. I want to say like a 4.
Wow,
not
4
like
pancakes.
3.5
Okay,
maybe.
okay.
And I don't even know why I'm giving it any points, honestly.
Wow,
Like,
alright.
I don't like this one at all. I don't like
Okay.
it at all. Like, the things that are... What are these things called? Like, the
Tendrils, I would call them.
tendrils? They look like they're about to fall off. I don't like it. I don't like
Okay.
this one at all.
So 4 pancakes was the max.
No, I'm going to go with, like, 3. And I'm being generous.
Okay, well, we did not have a big Carnage fan. Okay, so I think that concludes this inaugural Gigi Judges. So we went through, again, this will apply to movies, this will apply to TV shows, anything that Gigi needs to judge. Maybe even our neighbors, our new neighbors, but
Oh my
I'm
God.
kidding, they're very sweet people, that's a joke. So we've now reached our main topic of the show. Tots. Kind of funny podcast, please don't come after us. It's just, we're paying our respects. We'll think of a new intro. So today we're going to be talking about watching movies, a really broad category. In the future, we'll incorporate some movie reviews into Gigi Judges. But for now, we just want to talk about our very diametrically opposed views on watching movies. Some background on me. I love movies. Always have. It's not your turn yet. I'm talking about
Let's
me.
talk about me.
Yeah,
Go on.
damn. We got to talk about the star of the show first. I love movies ever since I was a kid. Back to the Future, Jurassic Park, Star Wars, Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers movie, Dunstan checks in. Okay, that last one was not real, but I've always loved movies and obviously all the characters associated with them. Reason I'm a collector. Griselda, on the other hand, okay, now's your time to talk.
I'm just not a fan of movies. I mean,
Say it louder for the people in the
The
back.
Harry Potters, I will watch over and over. There's like a few things that I will watch. Oh, Mighty Ducks was a classic. But I'm not as into movies as you are.
What about movies like don't speak to you, if you could
Where do
say?
I start? I think it narrows the time that you have to dedicate to a movie.
So the time commitment is really what gets you.
Yeah, and then like when
But you have no problem watching seven
different.
seasons of the
Everybody-
Big Bang Theory in a few weeks.
I'm going to let you finish. Everybody knows that this is different. Everyone knows that it is different because there's memes about it, so you know it's real. Yes, like I can stop after 20 minutes. It doesn't mean I have to keep, like a movie, you have to sit there and watch it. It's very different from like, I can get up, I can go do something. Just because I don't doesn't mean that I don't have the opportunity to. It's a choice.
I see. So it's more of a psychological barrier between a movie and a TV show.
Yes. And then also, obviously, pre-COVID, I hated going to the movies because I'd get cold. My feet would get cold, and then my feet would start, I'd get the tingling sensation. It was just no good. I didn't like it. It was, ugh.
Also, I guess we'd have to say
Good
the
riddance.
type of movies, the Venn diagram, we don't have a very big center portion in the Venn diagram of movies that we enjoy to watch together.
I was going to say together.
We have very different tastes. Griselda always, I don't want to speak for you, but I will really quick. Griselda always wants to watch something funny, right?
Yeah, like a chick flick. Give me the chick flicks. I think as dark as I go is Harry Potter. That's pretty dark, actually.
Yeah, but it's a bunch of kids.
I don't want to think like, oh gosh, just getting flashbacks. Marco wants to talk about the movie, about the plot, blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, I just want to watch a movie where I don't have to think, and then it's over. Once it's over, I don't have to think about you.
But what about the
Let's
themes?
move
What about the
on.
motifs? Come on, we got to analyze this thing.
And he's like, did you notice it? No, I just watch a movie to escape reality.
When the Avengers theme song kicks in during scene XYZ, yeah, she just wants to consume the content, move on with it. I want to
really
talk
like the
about
Marvel
it.
ones.
So I guess that's what I was going to get to. So I do like a lot of dark, serious stuff. She says, Griselda says, or Gigi, excuse me, says that that's because I've lived too privileged of a life that I've got to, get my sad and dark and gritty stuff through media. So that stuff she does not partake. in. But we do enjoy watching the Marvel movies together. So this now applies to the TV shows. That's a whole different podcast, but she does enjoy the Marvel movies mainly because they're funny, right? Mm-hmm. And I think that's probably one of the reasons why they're so popular, because, you know, everyone can relate to that, really, that sense of humor, and obviously they have great characters. What are some of the other reasons why you enjoy the Marvel movies?
I think it's just the sass. I really, really enjoy the sass.
Has nothing to do with Robert Downey Jr. or Chris Evans?
I mean, who knows? You will never know. Or
what is
will,
we'll
I
never
guess.
know? Spoiler alert! Oh my God! What does we'll never know mean?
Because I don't know otherwise, right? But no, like, yeah, I like the sassy. I like the more sassy movies, like Spider-Man.
Okay,
It's
all
like
right.
funny, lighthearted.
Okay, but they get into some serious stuff. What about when he's in the car with the Vulture, right? And he doesn't know.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they figure each other out.
Yeah, but okay, so I guess there's another reason I don't like these movies is because like I knew that he was the Vulture, right? And so it's just like, oh, I already know what's gonna happen.
This is one of the things, and I think this is a bunch of cap that she's always. Did I use that correctly?
Sure, I don't know.
All right, so she's always like, "Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew. I had him on that. I knew exactly that was gonna happen." Like, sure, you did. Sure.
I just told you last night that I watched a movie that I didn't see it coming, and so I like. That's one of my favorite movies.
You like
now.
when you don't see him coming.
I knew you were gonna say something.
Wait, what was the movie though?
I don't remember the name of it.
It was some rom-com
yeah,
too,
it's
right?
a rom-com.
Okay.
But see, like I don't have to know the title of the movie because I watch it once and you move on. You never really think about it after. But Jim from The Office was in it. The blonde. I don't know their
The
names.
blonde. Oh, okay. Wow.
It's
Star-studded cast. Holy shit.
It was actually.
He's not that into you?
No. I'll get back to you. But yeah, I don't know the name. I want to say like Heigl. Is there an actress named
Katherine Heigl?
Wait, no, that's not it.
Okay.
Anyway, I digress.
Are you thinking about Hagrid?
No. Anyway, I didn't see it coming, and I thought that was a good movie. I liked it.
Okay.
But it's from 2011. I looked it up.
It's classic by now.
Sorry,
but
go on.
I will give Griselda credit, though. She does every now and then sit down, and if I want to watch something, okay, let's watch this. She'll watch the Star Wars movies with me. Mm-hmm. I don't know that she's seen them all at this point, and she's still hesitant to watch the Mandalorian. Okay, hold on. That's a TV series. We'll get to that another day. But she fights me. A lot of things she'll be like, no, I don't want to watch this. And then she ends up loving it. I'm like, just trust me. Come on, I'm your Sherpa. Take my hand and let's descend this mountain together. But no, she always is fighting me on some shit. And I'm like, just learn to trust me at this point. I got great taste in cinema. Okay. I'm a cinephile.
Okay, well, I just thought about another reason why I don't like watching movies specifically. Or
watching movies with me or just watching movies
just in general? It has nothing to do with you. Actually,
I was going to say, it seemed kind of targeted earlier.
The reason I don't like watching, if we're getting into why I don't like watching with you, it's because you narrate things during the movie when we're at home. It's like, shut up and let me watch the movie. Like,
apologies for being excited and being passionate.
Here's what I hate. Oh my God. When he finally figures it out and is like, that's going to happen. You were like, yeah, we knew this 20 minutes ago. Shut up.
You can't see, but I'm rolling my eyes right now.
See what I mean? Like, stop narrating things. It's so annoying. Y'all talk too much.
Miss me with that.
But anyway, that's another reason I don't like watching specifically with you. But no, what I was going to say, so I remember one time specifically, Marco was like, I do feel bad sometimes that I say no so many times. But it was at our old place, and our old place was really small. It was a 1-1. So it's like, I have to, I'm
still had
there.
room for a projector though.
Yeah, we were kind of in each other's space. So anyway, when Marco would watch movies on the projector, you can't really miss it, right? So he was like, come on, let's watch Planet of the Apes. right?
Yeah.
And I don't know the names of the movies.
This is the
but
reboot,
it's-
not the OGs, just so we're being clear.
Yeah. And so he's like, oh, let's watch it. And I don't know how many times he asked me, like days. And I kept telling him, no, I have to study or whatever. And so then he was like, okay. So then he starts watching it. And I go make myself cereal. And so like, it was like one of those things where I was kind of like, I would never sit, but I'd like go stand next to you, go to the kitchen, come back, stand there, go. And so then like little by little, and I kept like inching towards
Yeah, a
you.
little progressive seduction. She just dipped her toe in the water, and before I knew it, she was nipples deep in Planet of the Apes.
And so then I ended up just sitting and watching it. But I loved Caesar. I loved him. Spoiler alert.
Dang, okay, hold on. No, let's not go with
No,
Planet of
I'm
the
not
Apes
gonna say. I'm
spoilers.
not gonna
Okay.
say. It's
Yeah.
an old movie, right?
Can I? Oh, go ahead.
Wait.
Finish your rant.
So
finish your thing.
then I'm like already so invested in this character. Like I love him. And I cannot get emotionally attached to a character and then like, something happens to them. So then I told Marco, tell me what happens. Who dies in this movie?
And I hadn't seen it, so
No, you had. It was an old movie.
Well, no, so okay, I had seen the one prior. I was watching the prior one to then lead up to the one I hadn't seen. So I guess I did know, but I don't like these spoilers.
I love
So then if I won't tell her, next thing I know, she's on her phone on Wikipedia looking it up. I'm like, just enjoy the movie, enjoy the ride. You don't have to spoil it for yourself.
I have to though. I have to. You don't understand. It's a sick thing that I have, and I was just telling my coworker this other day. Like everything with sports, I can't. My heart cannot take it. And so
Just so we're clear, she doesn't go on Wikipedia to look up sports. She can't do that, right? So she's just chooses not to watch it. She's like, I can't take this anymore.
Yeah.
She used to be a football fan when we met. I was tricked because now she doesn't give a fuck about football.
But what I love soccer, and so the World Cup, I love the World Cup. And so when Mexico plays, I don't want to watch the game live. I want to look up the score, figure out who won, and then watch the match. You know what I mean? Because I need to know what's going to happen. I can't. I just can't.
She just loves sapping all the fun out of any type of entertainment. But,
I need
teach
that.
their own.
I
Teach
need
their own.
that. So that's another reason. There are many reasons, but the narrating is up there.
Okay, have I gotten better at it since you
we
talked
haven't
about it?
watched movies.
That's
I
a
feel
good
like.
point. We haven't watched. So since Griselda is in school, we don't get to watch a whole lot of movies together. I do watch my fair share of movies all the time. I actually go to the movies by myself very often, and people say that's depressing. No, going to the movies by yourself is lit. You get the best seat possible. You get your own snacks. No one's trying to talk to you. Oh, I get it. You don't like me narrating. The only people that really annoy you are the folks that are around you. God, people suck in movie theaters. But I love going to movies by myself. No issues at all about that. And Griselda is supportive. Mm-hmm. I think I've seen 2 movies. I saw Venom, Let There Be Carnage, and the most recent 007 movie all by myself at IMAX, though. And, glorious. Glorious. So let's wrap up this topic on watching movies. Obviously, we don't really see eye to eye, but I will say the silver lining is you do humor me every now and then, and the real bangers you will go watch. Avengers, Infinity War, she went to go watch in the theaters with me. Endgame you were away for the military, so we didn't get to watch together. We watched when you got back, but yeah, you were completely invested. You didn't know what happened at the end, and see that emotional reaction that you got specifically Infinity War during the snap. She was just along for the ride. See that feeling? I want you to just hold on to that
You're
feeling
almost crying.
and think about it's getting emotional now. Right? That was a great cinematic experience.
I was gonna say, wait. Hold on. I went to New York with you to watch.
She does humor me, so she did go. So we did get invited to an early screening of Avengers. Oh, excuse me, Captain America: Civil War, and so we flew to New York. We were there for 2 days.
I don't even remember.
I think 2 days, and then came back. It was pretty crazy,
yeah.
And we bought the tickets like the day before we had to leave. My boss was very generous to let me get time off right away Griselda was awesome to go. So it was a beautiful experience. So she does humor me with a lot of my crazy shit. I'm not trying to act like I don't
I was
have
about
it
to
good.
say, hold on 1 second.
Anything else to say on watching movies? I think we will highlight there are a lot of silver linings for me, but we just it's just not a shared hobby.
So there is a movie I want to watch, actually. I meant to tell you this the other day.
Not interested.
The Zodiac. Have you seen it?
Oh, I have. Okay, I'd be down to watch
Yeah.
that though. Jake Gyllenhaal.
I don't know. Okay, here's the other thing. Do not throw names at me like I know who they are. I don't know who that is.
Okay, well, Mysterio. Heard of him?
Oh,
That'll actually
he's
be the
in
next
it?
figure that
Okay,
Gigi
I'm
will be
excited
reviewing.
about this. I have a lot to say, but anyway, I wanna watch that movie because
I'm pretty sure it's Jake Gyllenhaal.
just so I'm taking evidence right now. It's a law class, and our professor, he's awesome, and he's actually a judge. So the way he teaches, he shows us clips. He's showed us a clip for a Zodiac, and then he's used Breaking Bad.
Oh, okay. Heisenberg.
Yeah, to we're going through evidence and stuff like that, and hearsay and all this other stuff. But anyway, he used a clip of the Zodiac, and obviously I've never watched the movie, but I was interested because now, I mean, the clip was very short, but now I'm like, wait, is that him?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We might end this podcast early and go watch that then. You're speaking my language now. Anything else to say on movies? I think we've gone long enough. That's what she said.
That's not what she said. Yes, that's it.
Okay. So this concludes this month's, weeks, or bi-weekly. We're still figuring out the exact flow of the episodes and how we're going to release them, but this concludes this episode. Anything else to say, Gigi? Any other updates? Any other words of wisdom?
I don't think so.
All right. I'm going to say Griselda says that I'm cringe, but please like, comment down below, subscribe. Any other buzzwords that I use that you fucking hate?
I just really don't like that. I don't like, this is not a serious thing. Like,
What's
I
up,
know,
everybody? Welcome back to the...
I hope you're just saying that as a joke, but like the whole like and subscribe
There's-
thing, like I hate
Nobody
that.
listens to this. We have about 5 friends that listen to it. So
I know, but oh my god, I hate that.
Okay, well, I'll continue to hone in on my podcast voice, and I think I'll always will reiterate. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
I do like that the kids say that now, like little kids.
Because it's like a cultural thing. It's a cultural touchstone now. Everyone watches YouTube.
They'll actually my boss's son is like 3, and he'll be playing, and then he'll just say, please like and subscribe. Anyway.
It is a cringe thing, but I'm going to say it anyways. All right, well, that concludes this episode. Gigi, take us out.
Bye.